Well, good Monday morning to all of you. Wow, look at that bad hair day. so, um, after such an incredible word from my wife yesterday, um, pray that that's still working through everybody. It should. A mature word will require some time to think through and chew on and all that. So today we're continuing to read through Isaiah 28, 29, and 30. And speaking of mature word, there's lots of very interesting passages that we can just grab onto in this area of reading. But the one that really stood out for me when he was referring to the fact that they were barely off the breast and they were trying to lead, or they're trying to do things. In other words, they were too immature to do the things that they were trying to do. And that leads us to the passage that we read from Paul, where Paul's saying, listen, you guys should be teachers by now, but you're still consuming milk. You should be you guys should be meat eaters right now. Yeah, you should be able to digest meat, but you're still on milk. So there's this whole thing about maturity and growing and progress. And yeah, sometimes we're not very good at it because progress, maturity takes transition as we're growing. You know that I doubt you remember at this stage where we went from diapers to potty. That was awkward for everybody. There were messes. There was a lot of cleaning up, a lot of puddles, a lot of misses, a lot of close calls. But eventually we got it, and so it was no longer acceptable for us to mess our pants. The you know, a lot of you may have very fond memories of your first bike, and that really, for a lot of us, that was our first taste of freedom when we got our bike. Because, well, at least in my day, when we got our bike, man, we could travel places, we could do things without our parents. It was great, but it was part of our progress, and we messed up. We fell, we skinned our knees, all kinds of things. And then there's the whole adventure of what it was like to go places with parents and without accountability in those areas, and the things that we messed up there. So it's this whole thing. It translates spiritually, where maturity requires risk taking, it requires adventure, it requires stepping out, it requires sometimes embarrassing moments. It requires us no longer sitting back and being comfortable with where we are and what we've learned, but it requires us to step out and to practice, to put things into action. It also has to do with love, for love to go beyond cards, beyond quotes, beyond idioms and such, to actual love that costs, love that sacrifices, love that puts others first, love that sees you giving up what you want so that somebody else can have what they want. It's a mature love is a love of sacrifice, and it's not the easiest thing. But these are the areas that we're supposed to be operating in all the time, to the point where it's not even a thought anymore. It's just natural. That's what we do. That's who we are. That's not easy. That's not simple, but not easy. Simple, but not easy. And here I get back onto this thing again, where God has made it so that it's simple, and we've complicated it by trying to take shortcuts. And in trying to take shortcuts, we've messed things up. If we just do it the way that God has designed it, it's simple but difficult. Growing up spiritually growing up can be a difficult process, but it is simple. It's just putting into practice the things that you learn. You learn it, you do it. You learn it, you do it. That's progress. That's how it goes. Anyway, that's a lot of food for thought there, a lot for you to consume. So I'm just going to leave it there. And you have a blessed and wonderful day. It's really the first day of construction holiday here in Quebec, so there's not a lot of people around. It's pretty amazing. Very few cars actually on the road today. So enjoy your day, and we'll see you soon.